So today I'm going to be doing my new and improved makeup routine. Africa edition. We're no longer in Canada, Greece in Africa, we're in Angola. So I'm going to be doing my new and improved makeup routine. So as you can see, the hair is done. I got my hair done because my grandparents' party for their 67th wedding anniversary was on Friday, and so we had our hair done, our makeup done. I did not like my makeup, and because my makeup was so bad that day, it just ruined my whole day. It just ruined my whole mood. So today I'm going to be doing my makeup in a whole new environment, in a whole new setting. It is not my room or my parents' washroom. This is some random washroom in our new apartment. So yeah, I'm gonna do my makeup routine. So obviously first, my eyebrows are pretty much done. I'm just gonna fill it in a little bit and then, do what I do. So we're gonna open the makeup bag and I'm gonna start getting the stuff that I need out. So obviously we have my foundation, NARS foundation, what else? Let me get my, Fit Me. Maybelline Fit Me setting powder. What else? Oh yeah, my Fenty Beauty contour. And then it could be in here. Have mercy. No, you're lying. Oh hell no! Oh my god! Somebody took my freaking concealer. Okay, I found my concealer. It was in my mom's bag, thank God, because if it wasn't here, all hell was about to break loose. So I got who am I impressed? But I got all of my essentials that I need right here, and then I'm going to start doing my makeup. So we arrived in Angola August 14th. And originally we were supposed to have our own place, our own apartment. My mom was supposed to find us a place to stay. She did not find us a place to stay, so we had to stay with my mom's other sister. We had to stay with my other aunt, and we've stayed there for the past few days / week. And so I think it was Monday or a few days ago. It was like 2 days ago. I don't know I literally do not know what day of the week it is. I've been losing track of time. I don't know what day it is today. I think it's like the 19th, 20th. I don't know. I just know that it's the day of the week. The week is halfway done. I don't know. We got to this apartment on a Monday. And this is exactly what I needed, because no shade to my mom, but you know what? I'm not gonna fill in my eyebrows. I'm gonna leave it as it is. No shade to my auntie, but the place that we were staying, I literally could not stay there anymore. Okay, first of all, it was just a bunch of us living there. It was me, my mom, my sister, my aunt, and her kids, and her husband there, and then it was my cousin's wife and her daughter that was also, living there. And so it was very crowded, very packed. And my cousin has autism. I've seen him before, he has autism. And he loves to eat, and he makes such a mess while eating. And so it was always dirty over there. And one thing about me, I'm a germaphobe. I hate disgusting, gross things. So when I'm around dirtiness, it just makes me disgusted and uncomfortable, and I did not feel comfortable there. And I was just tired of sleeping on the couch. Me, my mom, and my sister were sleeping on the couch for the past few days because we did not have anywhere to sleep. And so I was tired. It was time for us to leave. And so we looked at places. We looked at this place and we liked it. And now we're staying here. It's been the best thing ever. There's 3 washrooms, 3 bedrooms. There's a kitchen, a living room area. There's Wi-Fi. Thank the Lord there's Wi-Fi. Because one thing I hate about trips is when you go to a country where, first of all, you don't understand language. I hate being in a place where I cannot communicate or understand what people are saying to me, and you just feel so lost. And then Also, I hate when I'm in a country and I have no way to call or text people. Like, I have no way to communicate with people. Like, I hate when the only way I can communicate with people is by having Wi-Fi. And the fact that if I don't have Wi-Fi, I can't talk to people pisses me off and just drives me insane. So the fact we have Wi-Fi, it is such a blessing. And it's like where we were staying, the water would cut off. So there were days you couldn't brush your teeth, you couldn't wash yourself because the water would cut off. But here the water is running and everything. So thank you, Jesus. Thank you, God, for that. You know, going through these things, obviously it makes you more appreciative of what you have. It makes you more humble. Because when you're back home, you're like, oh, you know, but then when you come here, it's like, oh, you know, people legitimately have nothing. And so it's been a humbling experience. And you know, I wanted to vlog so bad. I wanted to vlog, you know, the atmosphere and, you know, the markets and how everything is. But I cannot because I was told that if you have your phone out in the open while you walk on the street or while you're like in a taxi or in a bus, people are going to snatch it. So when you're out in public, you need to have your phone hidden, and you can't have it hidden in your pocket because someone's gonna snatch it. So if you have your phone and you're in an African country, or you're in one country, keep it in your bag and keep your bag closed, okay? Keep your bag closed and clutch it to your chest so nobody takes your freaking phone. Because once it's snatched, maybe there's nothing you can do about it. You just go on about your day because if you try to go after these people, they're gonna take a machete and try to freaking cut you up. So you need to be careful out here. So that's why I haven't been, like, I haven't vlogged, but that's why I haven't really vlogged the outside because, you know, thieves are everywhere. So right now, I'm missing my eyebrows real quick. You already know the drill. You know what goes on. So just put my concealer. I hope it's my concealer. Okay, just gonna blend it in like that. So yeah, our flight was exhausting, draining. We had a layover. I don't know what the layover, like how long it was, but it's long. We were from Toronto to Lisbon to Porto to Angola. That was long as hell. And so our flight to Portugal just made me freaking pissed off. That flight just made me really dislike Portuguese people. First of all, I don't really mess with Portuguese people to begin with because y'all colonized my country. Y'all have been here in Angola for 500 years. Like, no, I don't mess with y'all. And also, Portuguese people hate black people and are so racist toward black people. We're like, what's up? What's good? No, thank you. I don't like that. And you know, we had some racist encounter. People were just rude, well, there's one racist encounter, but people were rude. There was a lot of incompetence going on. I just can't stand it when people are deaf and are incompetent and like when they don't know what they're doing, it just pisses me off. When we were in Lisbon, we were supposed to take a flight to Porto, all three of us, me, my mom, my sister. And so what really pissed me off is that our gate, there wasn't a gate number. It was just freaking blank. So we had to basically wait and see what our gate would be when it was like 12 o'clock. And then when we, like, I'm pretty sure, okay, basically we were late. Okay, we were late and we had to run. You know that's the Home Alone 2 when you're running to the airport because you're gonna be late. Yeah, that was us. We were running, my food, sweater, everything, a lot of food, so embarrassing. We got to the front desk, whatever, and I'm like, only your two daughters can go on the flight, like they're not registered to go on this flight. And I'm like, what are you talking about? So me and my sister had to fly alone. I don't have a problem with flying alone, like I'm grown, like I don't have a problem with that. But I was annoyed because you know how African people be, you know how people of color are. When you travel with a bunch of clothes for the people there, a bunch of food and everything. So we had freaking not even six, we had like, yeah, we had like 6, 8 different type of luggages with us. And it was heavy, heavy. And so my mom gave me and my sister the heavy luggages. Hold on, let me do this. My mom gave me and my sister the heavy luggages to carry, and I thought it was gonna be like the walkway, but no, we had to go down a flight of stairs. I was like, bruh. So I already had my own personal bag. I had this duffel bag, which was heavy, and then I had to bring this other carry-on, which was a suitcase, which was also heavy. And then I had to run down the stairs with that. And I was going to walk. I had to run because the bus was about to leave. We were literally the last people there. We only made it there by a second. And I was so exhausted. I was so drained. But we made it there. Low key, when we were in the plane, I was a little bit scared because I thought we was going to die, but thank God we did not. The plane ride was like, what? An hour, 2 hours, and then we got to Porto. And I was stressed because my mom wasn't there. I didn't know what time my mom's plane was gonna be there. And it's like there's no way of me communicating with her because we're in a different country. My phone number doesn't work here. And I didn't have Wi-Fi to call my mom on WhatsApp, but it's like my mom's WhatsApp might not even work because she might not have Wi-Fi either. So we're just stuck here. And I was stressed, and I was hungry. And I'm like, yo, when is my mom getting here? And we were just waiting for her. We're just waiting for my mom to get there. And then after that, my mom calls me, she gets here, we're good. And then we get on the flight, and then I think the flight was like 8 hours. That flight, I was knocked out, slept. I didn't sleep like a baby, but I slept pretty well comparing to our flight to Lisbon. That flight, I was mad exhausted, mad tired. I was drained, but I did not sleep on that flight. I couldn't. The flight to Lisbon was horrible. First of all, the food on all the flights were trash. My bladder was so bad, I kept on having to go pee multiple times. I was exhausted, but I couldn't sleep. I tried to read, that didn't work, so I was just listening to music, and I just watched one movie, and then we got to Lisbon, and then we took another plane to Porto, me and my sister, and then from Porto we were waiting for when my mom got here. We were waiting. And then we got some food. I had to pay with my debit card because I brought my wallet with me. And it was $40, 40 Canadian dollars. It was like 20 euros. And in Canadian, it was $41. I'm like, you're not serious. And so we got on the flight. We got on our flight to Rwanda, and it was a bunch of black people, period. But then I was like, why am I seeing so many white people here? What y'all doing going to my home country? Maybe it's not for y'all, that's for me. Like, why y'all here? I was gagged. And then I thought I originally thought that my seat was going to be a window seat, just like our first flight out. But it was not. It was like those 4 seats, and me and my sister, our seat was in the middle. And I'm like, bruh. So my sister sat beside this old lady who looked like the spitting image of my grandmother. Like, we were so shocked. And then there was this guy who sat beside us. And when we got off the plane, we had to go on a bus to take us to the airport. When we got off the plane, my mom was talking to him, and then he spoke French, and I was mad because I was talking to my sister in French. And it's like, what if I said something? What if I said, oh, he's so fine to my sister, and he heard that. That would be gagging. But he was fine. The guy sitting beside me was so fine. He was so fine, but obviously I didn't say anything about it. And my mom wanted to sit beside me and my sister, so she basically gave up her seat, and he was really nice and kind, and he's like, I'll gladly take your seat, and he helped us, get our carry-ons. Get our carry-ons. Ooh, this is a workout. He helped us get our carry-ons out the freaking airplane. Okay. Oh yeah, when we were going on our second plane to go to Porto, it was only me and my sister, right? That plane ride, it wasn't hectic, but like a lot was going on. First of all, instead of having like a gate that you walk through in the airplane, it was stairs, and I absolutely hate walking through those stairs because I had heavy cargo on me. I had these freaking big suitcases, these big big luggages, big heavy luggages, and it's only us two little short girls carrying these by ourselves. And I was struggling to walk up those stairs. I was literally struggling. I almost fell, and everybody was watching. They just watched, and I'm like, bro, that was so rude, because what if I tripped and I fell and I cracked my neck open, like then what? And so I almost fell because my luggage was so freaking heavy, and the stairs, it was hard to walk up the stairs with with all those luggage about you. And so we got to the plane, and one of our luggages did not fit in like the compartment, so we had to put that somewhere else. So already another problem arrived. And then when we were in baggage claim in Porto, it was only me and my sister were the only people there. And the lady wants to be rude, and I'm sorry, but I saw that as being racist because we're the only black people here. If we were white, you would not have treated us this way. But obviously my sister, she's like, no, she was laughing, baby, this is not funny, this is not funny. The lady was just plain rude. She did not have to act the way she did. Maybe I took it out of context, but personally, I just felt like the way that she talked to us was rude. Talking about some, oh, you're going so slow, you're sleepy, my nigga. We've been traveling for 2 days. Of course we're gonna be tired, we're gonna be sleepy, we're gonna be slow. What do you expect? And she's acting as if there's a bunch of people behind us, trying to pass through. We're the only people there. Hello? It was getting racist. I'm sorry, but I cannot stand the Portuguese. I cannot stand the Portuguese. And so yeah. Oh, and then we got to our flight in Luanda. It was long, and I actually was able to sleep. But the food overall, I would expect airplane food is never good, whether you're in business class or economy, it's never good. And then we got to Angola. I went to the washroom in the airport, no toilet paper, disgusting. And then, we got to Angola, we didn't have a place to stay, so we went to my aunt's apartment where we've been staying for the past few days. I'm just blending in my foundation because I feel like my foundation right now, I feel like it's not blended. So I'm just blending it in. Yeah, and then I think it was Friday. It was a party. Got my hair done. It's like, well, I originally wanted like a updo, but the lady couldn't do it, so I just had her do this hairstyle. And then, the same lady who did my hair, she did my makeup. I hated it. My mom was mad at me because I didn't like my hairstyle. No, she was mad at me because I didn't like my makeup. And so, it was a party. It was at this really beautiful venue. And I saw my I had already seen my grandma. Me, my sister, my uncle, and my uncle's son, my cousin. We went to my grandma's house. Yeah, we went to my grandma's house. And we had surprised her because my grandma did not know we were coming. My grandpa did not know we were coming. We kept it a secret, even though people in the family wanted to sabotage us and, say that we were coming. We kept it tight. And so we surprised my grandma, and my grandma was absolutely gagged. She was like, my grandma thought that she saw a ghost. Like, she was so shocked and gagged that she was so happy, and obviously my other sister didn't come. But we went to my grandma's house. She basically lives, so my grandma's house is like this compound, and around it there's like, stores and markets and stuff. And so she was really happy that we were there, and so we just watched some TV. She showed us around. She has like a really big space. She has a really big space. My grandma lives with my grandpa, and they have, maids and stuff to, help them around. They cook them food and stuff because you know my mom when they live here because back home in Canada, my mom is the one that does everything for them. And here in Angola, my mom is here, and so they have to hire them people because my grandparents' kids who also live here, you know, they live their own lives, they do their own thing, they don't have time to take care of them. So, you know, one of my aunts or uncles got my grandparents, you know, maids and stuff to cook for them, clean for them and stuff like that. And so my grandparents live, well, I don't know if they live with them, but you know, they have maids and stuff. You know, we saw our grandparents' cats, we saw their dogs, we saw where they live. We didn't see my grandpa though, because he was busy at work. Because, you know, for his church, my grandpa is a pastor, like a big church here. And so when he's here, he just working all the time. While when we're back home in Canada, he's just more chill and, you know, he just relaxes and chills out because he has nothing to do there. He has nothing to do there. But when he's here back home, obviously, everybody he knows. Y'all, I'm too tired to edit these captions, so ignore that. Is here, and so, you know, he just, people always ask of him, so, you know, he works more here than he does obviously back home. And which means my grandma, for a lot of time, for the majority of time, is by herself with, you know, her workers, which I find so sad because it's like, for the kids that live here, you know, her kids that live here, y'all not gonna visit her, because my grandparents, they have 8 kids. The majority of their kids don't live in Africa, they either live in Europe or Canada, while 2 of them live here. But it's like, you know, they are busy with their own lives and stuff, so they can't always they can't always visit them. And it's sad, and my grandma was a sweetheart, you know, we watched outside with her, you know, we just watched people pass by, she bought us ice cream, and we just slept for the rest of the day because the Wi-Fi only worked for text messages and not to like watch stuff. The only thing you can watch here is YouTube or Netflix. Disney Plus does not work here. But I found an alternative. Soap Today does work here, and I've been watching Desperate Housewives on Soap Today because Disney Plus does not work. Thank God Soap Today works, because if it didn't, I would have been so bored, because I feel like the option that they have on Netflix is kind of boring. So I'll just use my little Leo website while I'm here to watch my shows or a movie that I want to watch that's not on Netflix. And so as you can see, I'm just doing my concealer, chin, nose, you know, under the eye. And now we're gonna put setting powder, which is my favorite part. I bought a Fit Me, what is this? Loose finishing powder. I'm not using this because I've never used it before. I don't know when I'm supposed to use it. I like to be safe. Hold on. If my see, I'm gonna put it here. I like to be safe when I'm doing stuff. Like when I mean safe is that I like to use things that I've already used before that I know works, rather than using new stuff and not having it work. Because I don't want my face to look rough or ruined. So yeah, I like to use the same products that I know that it's gonna work on my face. Whew. And so the party, I just had a really bad mood, so I was just sitting half the time, you know, because I just wanted to get out of there. And also it was really cold. The food, okay, so basically it was this whole thing, and it was planned by my mom. And when I saw my grandma in her dress, and I hugged her, I cried. I cried like a baby, and it's got me so emotional. Oh my gosh, my grandma. Like I hugged her, and I just cried. Well, I didn't cry, but I was going to cry. I could feel I could feel myself about to cry, but I sucked it in. And then my grandpa at the party, that was the first time my grandpa saw us. Like saw me, my sisters, and my other cousins that he didn't know were there. And he was so happy and he was so surprised. He's like, Joella, come here, Destiny, come here. And I'm like, oh my gosh, hi, we're here. And he just wanted to talk to us. And when you enter the place, there's this beautiful portrait of my grandparents. And they captured my grandparents' essence so well. Like they just captured my grandma's joy and her laughter so well, because my grandma is known to laugh in any situation. She's like, come on here, and she just laughs at anything. And they really captured my grandpa's smile really well. And it was just so beautiful. And so there's this thing where it's like everybody goes in a line and like you hug the people that are about to get married and you give them gifts. And so I was out of the line just to hug my grandparents. And as I was hugging my grandparents, as I hugged my grandma, I cried because she just wanted to look at me and she was so happy I was there. And she just wanted to see me, and just seeing my grandma look beautiful just made me emotional, and I cried. And obviously things went down. So family drama went down that night as well. I'm not gonna say what happened, but family drama went down. And then literally 24 hours later, we all caught food poisoning. Everybody that was at the party caught food poisoning. We don't know if we caught it by the thing that we ate or by the thing that we drank, but we caught food poisoning. And so I was in the washroom for the past 4 days. I was in this washroom. I was either in this washroom or at the washroom at my aunt's apartment. I was just there, doing poo and diarrhea 24/7. And I felt like I was dying. My stomach was literally fighting itself. I felt like I was dying. Me and my sister, everybody had food poisoning. Okay, it was so bad. I was in such horrible pain. And my cousin had it the worst because she caught malaria and typhoid. Malaria and typhoid is a sickness that you get in Africa. And it's what's it called? It's a sickness that you get in Africa, and basically malaria, you get it by flies. It's flies that bite you, and those bites will cause you to have the sickness. And so you will have to go get a shot, and you have to go get medication, or you're just gonna have to get medication. In my cousin's case, because her symptoms were so bad and so worse, because my cousin got both of the sicknesses, and her symptoms were horrible, like she had chills, fatigue, headache, she had a fever. She had to go to the hospital. She was at the hospital. They gave her an injection in her butt, and they gave her medication. It was really bad. I had it. I was just on the cusp of having it. I was in the beginning stages of it. I had a headache. I had nausea. I was exhausted. I was feeling constantly cold. I had the symptoms, and so I was so scared because malaria, if not treated, you can die. People die from this. And it's like, I'm not dying in this country. If I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die back home in Canada, okay? And so I was just so grateful that I did not actually get it. My mom got us medication for it. She got us diarrhea medication. I've been taking that. It's been helping me. I took my malaria and typhoid medication. And now all I need to do is my contouring. I didn't even show y'all my step by step, but y'all saw what I did. This is basically me. I'm not done yet. I'm just gonna contour. I'm gonna contour my face. Oh yeah, so my cousin, so that's how the trip has been going. I saw a bunch of my cousins that I did not, I knew I had cousins, but half of my cousins that I saw, I did not know that I did not know that, okay? So I knew my aunts and my uncles had kids. I just didn't know who the kids were. And so meeting them and seeing them all the part was so daddy. I didn't realize I had so many cousins on my mom's side. It's crazy. And it's a lot of my cousins look alike. So let me just put my contour where I can't see. So I met all my cousins, and what's gaggy is that a lot of my cousins are women. I have a lot of female cousins on my mom's side. But I have male cousins, but we have a lot of female cousins, and I absolutely love that. And I love that we all come in different shades and sizes. But even though we come in different shades and sizes, we still look alike, and I absolutely love that. And so I'm so happy I got to really mostly around my dad's side of family because, you know, the majority of them, not the majority of them, but like some of them live in Canada, and I already met the majority of them anyways. And so it was really good to meet my family members on my mom's side. It was really good. I met my cousins who lives in Canada. I met my cousin's brother, and they look like they look really similar. And they were just telling me like, Joella, why would you come here? Why would you come to hell? And I'm like, well, I just came to visit, but he's right because it is hell. And it was, I remember seeing kids dumpster diving, and I just felt so heartbreaking. I felt so sad. And then there were these kids, brother and sister, asking us for money to buy bread, and it's like, we didn't have money, and I just felt so bad. It's like, oh, I want to help you, but you know, I can't because I don't have money. And it's like, oh, you know, in another life, that could be me. And my sisters, you know, that was my mom and her sisters and her brothers, and that's just so sad. Now we're gonna put Essence setting spray. Hold on, let me just try it on. And yeah, that was really sad to see all these kids in poverty and stuff. It's so sad and no shade. It smells really bad. You think poo in Canada smells bad? Poo here smells really bad. It smells real bad. Okay? And I almost got my foot ran over by a freaking car, by a taxi. I was so bad. It was this close to get run over. Okay, this is me. I was walking like this, and this is the car. And this is the car. It goes, and then my cousin brother, woo. Okay, it was this close to get my foot right around the oh no. That's not happening. And so now we're gonna put like glass. And so yeah, that's how the trip has been so far. It's been chaotic, it's been messy, but it's been cute, rewarding. There were times where I regretted coming. There were times that I regretted coming on to this trip. I'm like, take me home. Like I literally texted my dad, get me out of here, buy me a plane ticket. I'm ready to go because I couldn't. But you take the good with the bad, you take the ugly with the beautiful, and it's like, y'all, what are you doing? This is how people live. And you can't bear with it. Like, we're all people live like this every day. Come on, put your big girl pants on. You can do it. Like, it's not that bad. And so now I'm just here chilling. Vibing. And this is okay. The lighting here is really bad. And this is the final product. Look at this cute little clip that my sister gave me. I don't know if you can see it, but there's like this cute little clip. This is the makeup.